Hi everyone, thanks for watching. Well, here we have something that didn't work out. We have the Samducksa SDL-301-DX-QR and Samducksa buttons SDB-202. Buttons fit, but the stick has some clearance issues. I wanted this to work. Unfortunately, it hasn't. You can see I cleared up some plastic right here. A fair amount, I'd say. I stopped because I didn't want to break open the bottom. So with that cleared out, it still has some clearance issues where stick bottoms out, of course, and then it rubs when it bottoms out, of course. And then it tweaks the whole case a bit, so it will wobble. Albeit the case is pretty flimsy, or the housing is pretty flimsy. See the bottom, the flex on the bottom, and the flex on the top as well. So, yeah. I will be taking all the Samducksa parts off to show how this plexi lifts off to add in your art. So let me get to that and take off all these buttons and stick. So this is the quick release also, of course. That's the dust cap on the bottom. So I'll be changing it over to time-lapse mode now. So now we have all the buttons off. Let's check out how the top plate, the top plexi comes off. So it will be held down by, let's count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 screws. They will be the screws that are silver and not black. And that's a lot of screws for plexi. Well, I better time lapse this as well. So hang on, guys. Okay, now we got all the screws off. Time to take the plexi off. Oh, it's already coming loose on the bottom. It is on the bottom side, it's channeled and held down. Oops. Let me secure this mat. Get these screws somewhere safe. Let's put them in this ring here. It's a little more safe than before, at least. And onto the plexi. So the frame is channeled on the bottom, or it's got some fasteners on the bottom. These are the, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It kind of hooks to the bottom, folds down. And they all have metal inserts, which is very nice. You're not going to be stripping plastic. And that is the plexi. Can y'all see? Thickness. I wonder what type of plexi it is. I mean, is it like Gorilla Glass or something? Let's put this down on the right side. Let's take a look at the graphic. Seems to be paper. And it's got edges for it to sit in. Doesn't really move around. Oh, there you have it. I should put in a sticker. Just because it's open. Be right back. So I got some Chun-Li stickers. That one, that one, that one, and that one. What would fit the... Let's turn it around. It's going to face the other way, actually. Can't pick it up. There's nowhere for this one. I can't see any space. That goes out. Chibi-chan. The white, somewhere here. This looks nice. And B-side-chan. Or JK-chan, you don't fit. Yeah, it would fit here though. Yes, yes. That white border looks so... let's see. Let's fit. Let's take this out. Oh, there's an Akuma. Sticker. Shunkoku Satsu. That works. I like that. That. Like that. Bam! We got the Chans in the house. Then Put this down. I bet it moved. One way to find out. Secure a couple screws and take a look. Oh, that's the hard screw. For some reason it's stiff. Going in. It's stripped. Oh. No, it's not stripped. It's just stripped. Or there, it's tightened. Did it move? No, it did not. Great. So that's about it, I suppose. Oh, I guess I should be saying I'll be swapping over the parts to another my Razer Panthera, the Dragon Ball Z Razer Panthera, which has the JLF detachable. That's gonna go onto this Hori. And I will put the Samducksa setup on the Razer Panthera. This Hori is gonna have the SDB-202s as well, but in a different color. I'll be showing you guys the SDB-202s installation for the Kahuna SMX pads and what I did to my set. That's all 8 screws in. And bam. This is crooked. No, looks pretty straight. So that's the Hori. I'll show you my Razer. It's the Razer Panthera I got. So it's got the JLF detachable with the auto V5 mod. I should take off the detachable. So that's how it comes off. So yeah, that's the auto V5 mod with 2-pound spring. That's that. I'll be moving that over to the Hori. And swapping the Samducksa here and the Samducksa buttons as well. So, once again, time lapse. So now we have the Razer Panthera without the stick and the buttons. Now to test fit the Samducksa SDB-202s. I'm a little curious on these upper buttons. They're so close to the housing that hope they screw down. Oh, no problem. Screws down fine. Just had the screw on reverse. Oh, let's make sure these are the right colors I want. Yes, they are. Okay. That one fits, so other one should fit as well. I will say the sound ones with silencers are very silent. These have the Samducksa have the SMX Kahuna SMX pads in them, which still leave the audible sort of click or clack. They sound good. I much rather like the noise than the silent. That's non-stop, but still, you get the gist. So, oh right, I wanted to show you guys where are they? There they are. So these are SDB-202s in gunmetal and silver. Here are the SMX, or Kahuna SMX pads. They come with two sides, one for the plunger and one for the switch. The circular is the plunger and the square ones are, can I get one? Square ones are for the switch. Maybe you can see it there. It has to be punched out for the square one. Pull it out with some tweezers. So, onto the buttons. What I like to do is take off the screw downs, insert a smaller size screwdriver on one side, another same size type of shaft on the other side. Very simple. And out pops everything. Oh, didn't see that happening to the other ones. Will this fit a certain way only? Yes, it does. Cutouts for this and cutouts for that. Okay. Has a slight cutout. So this is where the ring goes. And this is where the square goes. Rectangle, actually. You're lucky. Yeah, it goes in like that. So what I did was make them two-tone. I get the gunmetal, plunger, and switch it out with the button. Ah, that's right. Here's the gunmetal. Oh, I should put a circle. The gunmetal first. And you just line up the clips one side at a time. Voila! You got your two-tone gunmetal and silver. Line them up. Squeeze, push down. And we got your silver. Silver and gunmetal. So I gotta do that 6 more times, or 3 more times, however you look at it. So let me get started on the time lapse again. Okay, now let's put the Samducksa stick into the Panthera. What I found out is I tried putting the dust cap on, or dust cover, I mean. I keep calling it dust cap. Dust cover on the top of this, but it seems to sandwich the movement of the stick when I did that. So no dust cap. And I've noticed these screws will, well, the stick will have no play. The screws will fit edge to edge on the slot. See, I mean, they got some small amount of slot on the where the screw holds it down. There's some side to side play, but no up and down play. Gotta get that ground strap. Okay. Just get them snug. Grunting like it's hard work, eh? Great. Like I said, no room for a dust cap in between. No bottoming out, no scraping, I'm sure it clears. So that will be so. So now another time lapse. So now this looks great. Huh? What the heck? Did that leave the tape on? It's weird. Left some residue. I think that's residue. I don't know. Just don't want to scratch it. There's a thin layer of tape that didn't come off. That's bothersome. That's scary. Something more dough. Come on. There we go. Why did that happen? Maybe I could use a wrench. There we go. Now that looks cherry. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Gorgeous. Connect this up later. on to the next. Now let's get back to the Hori fighting stick alpha. I added this chun to the bunch. Now let's skip to time lapse. Okay, now we're done assembling the fighting stick alpha. Now to reveal the buttons. Oh, don't rip off on me. There's 2 layers of tape on this. Let's see. Well, one's not tape and one is tape. Oh, it happened again. No. No. Come on. Oh, let's see. Jeez, I screwed that hard. So hard to unscrew these if you want to do the middle. I like the middle buttons, you know. It's easier to start from one side to another. Okay. Where is that? Okay. So now that looks good. Let's see. That's in the middle. Shut. Oh. Oh, that looks good. Oops, whoops. Hey. So these two are done now. Here's the two. I think the Samducksa could use a stiffer grommet, possibly. see. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, a couple things before I leave. I know, these are called dust washers. And the Samducksa stick came from Focus Attack. Samducksa buttons came from Paradise Arcade. And the GLF detachable, I believe, came from Arcade Shock. So I do shop at all three stores. And on a final note, I will be covering this eyesore with a piece of foam. Thanks. Bye bye, guys.